So, what happened in between this episode and last episode of Lost Dimension? How are you two voices again? I need three. Two tells me nothing. Two tells me nothing at all. I have to keep freaking RNGing this sack of garbage. Ah! No, that makes sense. No, that makes a lot of sense. That makes so much sense. No, I hope that's, hold on. Am I still recording? Jeez, it's been so long. Oh god, okay, that's gonna be plenty of episode. That's gonna be freaking it'll just be a cut. I don't care. So I did a bunch of figuring out just now. So what I'm going to do is, I don't know what point in whatever episode this is going to. How long has it been? It's been almost 2 hours. I'm just gonna. I didn't do any kind of intro or. Hey, I don't know what point in the episode this is, but I'm about to do some rundown because I think I figured a whole bunch of goodness out. And I just took a picture of it on my phone, so me, AV, editing AV. Hey, how you doing? On your phone. You know which picture I'm talking about because we did some figuring out, and hopefully it's right, because if it's not, I'm gonna be mad. I will be enraged. But it makes sense given what we know. Unless my givens are wrong, because I logicked the heck out of me freaking getting two. I'm the freaking king of two voices. I am the king of two voices because I can't get anything other than look at this garbage. Two. All twos. Never not a two. Okay, but and I'll say in fairness, all of these were just the same people, so I guess they all should be two. But these last three, I switched it up so much, and it just seems so unhelpful that they were all twos. But so bring up that picture, please, because I'm about to go on a tirade of logic. Welcome to Aviator's Theater of Fantastic Deductions, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is the notepad that I just did all of this in, and you guys should be able to see it now. So, on the first line, you guys are not even going to be able to see the whole thought process. I didn't take pictures of this the whole time. The top line, the first 3 lines that all have 2 out of 3 next to them because there were 2 out of 3 voices. This is under the given that there are 3 and only 3, no more, no less, traitor voices or suspect voices. So we have that. There's 3, no more, no less. And the 3 parties that I have are Himino, Nagi, Agito, Marco, and Yoko, the first one, which is this one, I think? Himino, Marco, yes. This one. So that's the first line. Line number 2 is my first line there. The second line that I have is Himino, Mana, Agito, my homies. The ones that I use all the time, the third line right there. And the third line that I have on the sheet is the one that I just did, which I'm probably honestly not gonna include in the episode because let me tell you, that one was a train wreck. Zenji died, and Zenji just seems useless to me. Zenji's my least favorite person in battle right now, and maybe that'll change, but right now, if you can keep going on through this logic that I just had, he's safe. I know that he's safe. So, forget the first line that I have. Focus on the other 2. We know that there are 3 traitors. And because I mixed it up the way that I did, I got extremely lucky that I picked Sojiro. Because I wanted another party. This is why I did this other party. Another party with just every character that was not in my original party. And then I was like, there's not this many people. I just need to pick someone at random. So I picked Sojiro. And that's why I got 2 voices. There's 2 scenarios that could have happened. Sojiro is not a traitor, and Sojiro is a traitor. If he was not a traitor, then it would be 1 and 3 in some variety. Because he is a traitor, it's 2 and 2. Because he's the shared person on those two parties, so he has to be the traitor. Any other combination, like, so we're looking at this one and this one. If there were any other combination, like these first two were traitors and these first two were traitors, it would be 2 and 2, and we already know that that's impossible because that's 4 traitors and there are 3. Or 4 suspects and there's 3. So the only way that this makes any sense is if Sojiro is definitely one of the traitors. And so if we know that, he is 1. And now you guys see where my train of thought is for this next part, given that Sojiro is a traitor. We know that that's 1 out of 3, and there are 2 more. And since we know that there are 2 more, and there's 2 voices in this party, and Sojiro's not in this party, that means that Sojiro over here, with 2 people from this group, makes 3 traitors. So everyone in this group is more than likely a suspect. This is my suspect group. Which means everyone who's not in the suspect group is safe. So that means Zenji's safe. That means you're not safe. Mana, thank God, is safe, which means my original theory that the voices actually listen to the voices is wrong, because I did not hear her voice at all. Who else is safe? Toya is safe. Toya is safe. So we know 3 of the safe people. Everyone here is potentially a traitor voice. But that's where that middle part is after Sojiro given yes, yes, yes. So we can narrow that down even more based on the parties that we just had. Because we know that 2 people here are traitors, and we know that Sojiro is one of them, that means from this group, of the group that's here on this middle row, the second line, either Nagi or Marco is a traitor. So both of them have a 50-50 shot at being a traitor. The other 3, who were in my original party, all have a 1 in 3 shot at being a traitor. So 2 groups, and there's 1 traitor in each of those 2 groups, which means we can strategize our next party accordingly. Our next party will definitely have Zenji, Toya, and Mana. Without a doubt. And honestly, let me just make all of you yellow just so I don't forget. Because man, sometimes I'm honestly probably gonna keep recording, because I'm gonna keep recording until I find out who the 3 people are at least. And then maybe the next episode we'll do deep vision. But figuring this out could have been so much worse if I just kept RNGing it. But I sat down and I probably cut all of that out, because I was kind of heated that I kept getting 2. But now I realize, at least in this scenario with this many people, getting 2 is not that bad, especially if you get 3 sets of 2s and you've mixed everybody up. So strategically, we want another 2. Because if we get another 2, keeping... so our party's definitely gonna have Zenji, Toya, and Mana, right? And then we pick 2 more people. Ideally, at the very bottom of that picture that I have there, which is I hopefully still have. Hopefully it's like on the very edge of the screen over there. We have to either pick Nagi or Marco for our 4th person, and then someone from the other group from our other party for a person, yes. And why are we doing that? Because 2 and 2, or 1 and 1, if we get a 2, then we correctly selected both of the other traitors, and we know who to suss out and who to use those vision points on. I still don't really know how those work, but we may use one of those, we may not. I'm gonna say it before I use it, because I don't really know how this works. I also, at this point, I'm feeling very confident that I know how this works now. Because I went back, and I'll even show you guys. I went back, I played it. You guys can see. Somehow, some way, I unlocked some sort of thing for what's his face, so you can like see it right here. Look at his dope outfit, man. I love it. But let me continue. What did I read? Under the tips, there's a whole bunch of stuff. There's just a whole bunch of stuff of tutorials about vision, and Oh boy, I read it. I read all of this over again, and I was like, I understand now. These sections here specifically. When it highlighted 3 members, I was like, that, and they have 1 and 3, and I was like, I need to get a 3, but I only get 2 because this game hates me. But I understand. I understand. I logic the heck out of this. Let's get out of here. So, what we're gonna do, I'll explain that last little bit, I guess. Because I want you guys to be completely on the same page as me. I want another 2. I'm the king of the 2s right now, and 2 would mean that we don't have to run another party. Because if we get 2 and we pick either Nagar or Marco for that one, and Himino, Yoko, or Agito from the other one, and we get 2 voices, then we know who the other 2 traders are. If we get 1, then it becomes tricky. If we get 0, that's also fine. If we get 0, we know 1 person who's definitely a traitor, and then 1 person who might not be a traitor. 1 person who's definitely a traitor, either Nagi or Marco, depending. And then we still have to do the 50-50 on the other one. So right now, we're actually hoping for another 2, and the way that my mind is right now, I'm still like, I hate 2s with all of my heart and soul. So let's just go ahead and talk to people, because let me tell you, my brain is... it is kind of hyped up after figuring that out. I won't lie, I do like logic puzzles, and that was a heck and a half of a logic puzzle. It's been a while since I've had to... You love me now, great. Fantastic. Nagi, how are you? Because I feel like you might need to be a part of my party if Marco's the traitor. I hope it's not Marco. What is it? Is there something I can help you with? It's nothing, but I want to talk for a bit.
Yeah.
I don't mind. Let's be off then. Alright, well, what's up? How you doing? Now then, what shall we talk about? If I may, I discuss preparations and whatnot for the upcoming battle. I feel like we can use your knowledge as reference. May I hear your thoughts? Yes, of course. What's important is how well we can apply our strength as an organized unit. A unit, huh? That may be difficult for a hastily built team like ours. Indeed, our skills and experience all differ too severely. Keeping pace with one another won't be an easy task. However, our strength as a team can expand due to our individual specializations. If we can effectively use our powers under precise guidance, our upcoming battles won't be as dangerous.
You're right.
You're quite something.
No.
This isn't anything special. The difficulty lies in the application, not in the theory. In that regard, I think you're doing very well. I'll be counting on you from now on. It seems like we're in charge for some reason. It's because of our new dope outfit, let me tell you. I see. I better not let you down as much as possible then. If we were to discuss anything else, I'd suppose it'd be about the traitor. That topic is unavoidable. In my opinion, I haven't seen anyone slacking off in battle. Everyone is frantically struggling. Rather, I question if a traitor really does exist. If a traitor doesn't exist, after this, Nagi, if a traitor doesn't exist, you're coming on the mission, Nagi. You're coming right now. You're coming on the mission. He was like, I wonder if a traitor does exist. Yes. Trying to throw me off. There is definitely one.
I see.
That train of thought is certainly correct. It'd be a worst case scenario to be negligent and believe there isn't a traitor, only to be stuck from behind.
Right.
That's right, Nagi. That's right, because you were on my list. You Nagi, you made the list. You're at the bottom of the list there. You're at the bottom. Oh boy, man, I am... Either way, there's too much that we don't know in our current situation. To begin, why would the traitor take the same action as us? Does the traitor has his or her own reason for climbing this tower? There are too many unknown variables. This isn't going to be a straightforward battle. I'm glad we got to talk, Nagi. Are you saying our conversation was helpful?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got to learn a lot. You're a reliable person, unless you're the traitor.
Huh, I see.
It's not so bad hearing those words. And likewise, I'm glad we got to chat. Okay, we could talk to Nagi again, but I also really do not care. Yoko's there, Agito's there, and they both love me to bits and pieces. So Jiro, let's talk, because you're also I know you're a traitor. I shouldn't even talk to you. I shouldn't talk to you because you are suspicious voice. I'm sorry. Suspicious voices. I can't keep in my mind that they're automatically traitors right now. They're just suspects. They're just suspects. To think that a person can appear and disappear in an instance. Are you talking about the judgment? Yes. I wonder how it's structured. Not only do they disappear, but they also leave a stone behind. It's sickening to think about that process. But perhaps the process is not what we imagine. What if the stones are embedded into our bodies, and that device extracts it? That's even crazier to think about. You're right. I've started down a very strange path with that line of thinking. Chuckle. Camaraderie. Camaraderie is such a fun word. I can't lie. I want to go and play things. I'm sorry. I just want to suss out this traitor. I kind of want to do it this episode too. Toya, what's up? I know that you're safe, so we're gonna become homies. This room again. No. This isn't the same room, right? Hold on. I also need to say this is all under the assumption that I have this worked out right, because I might be so hecking wrong. I might be so wrong. This is all under the assumption that I understand this correctly. And I'm like 85% sure that I do? I'd even go 90. I'd go 95% sure. 95%. It's a different room. Da-da-da-da-da. When did you find the time to do that? I had some free time before. Really though, the layout of this place escapes me. I've tried several other things to try and help keep my bearings. I see. Well, I've been trying to be cautious too. I feel every bit of information can help improve our situation. I think I agree. Maybe we should cooperate. While we're still able to. Camaraderie! Thank you. Alright. And now they're just normal conversations, and I'm sorry, I don't trust anybody right now. I gotta suss out this traitor before I can trust anybody. Alright. So let's... I did this in between the... I did this, right? Did I? Nobody got anything that last mission, right? No, I don't think so. No, I already assigned it. We're good. I hope we're good. We better be good. Alright. So... let's do this. Do I want to do this again? Or do I want to do this? Let's do this first main mission again, try and get a better showing, but this time we have a reason to go with it. Right? Right. Okay, so... for certain, we want Zenji, who I kind of hate right now. Oh, absolutely, we want Mana. So, the game gave me what I wanted, you guys. Mana's safe. That's all I could have ever asked for. And we know Toya is safe. And now we need to do our 50-50. So I'm gonna take Nagi. Because it could be her. And I'm gonna take... who do you guys think it is? Himino, Yoko, or Agito? Go ahead and make your calls. First of all, we know that it's Sojiro, if I'm right. Tell me if you think it's going to be Nagi or Marco. And then from the other group, tell me if you think it's going to be Himino, Yoko, or Agito. But this round, I'm going to take Nagi and Himino. We have no healers, so it's kind of whatever. We'll begin the quest. This quest wasn't too bad. Hopefully we don't have, like, the dialogue again. I don't think we will. I think we're fine. Deep breaths. Okay, but let's do this. Guys, look at this boy. Look at him. He is styling right now. Styling and profiling. Alright. How close are you? We can probably get a little bit closer without having to counterattack. Oh, not too much closer. Right there. 90%. That's pretty good. Ooh, look at that crit hit. My boy. You're not nearly as far away, but you can walk up here and just do
Over
that.
here! I make this shit look easy.
Here
I'm
I
glad.
go.
I'm glad you finally did something right. You can use your concussion. And you won't counter, so go ahead.
Here I go.
How strong is your concussion right now? So
Let's begin.
strong. The homie. Oh well, you'd suck. Can you... Extra long range. Hey, look, hold on. You don't suck. I take that back. That's good. He takes
Care of that.
I take it back.
Commencing
He's
assault.
alright. Which side do I want you on? I want you on this side. Because this side is a little bit less OP. If we put Himino on the other side, they'll be... I don't know, what am I doing? Didn't I want her on the... I don't care, we'll be fine. And you can just wait.
Let's go.
And you just stay here. No, don't defer, you just wait. Alright. Alright.
Right?
Okay. Boosted that to that. That's fine. Alright. Let's see two.
I came here to uphold justice.
You needn't be
Screw
so
that
hard.
guy.
I'd say that's a pretty reasonable outcome.
This is awful. You guys are starting to piss
Moving
me
on. I
off.
don't have a
I'd
clue
say
who
that's
the
a
traitor
pretty
could be.
reasonable outcome.
It's so annoying
Points
trying
well
to
You're
taken.
right,
Please
Beastly.
forgive us.
Okay. So now we know. Because of that last mission. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay the king of the two voices, even though those are one and one that makes two, so I'm gonna say I'm still the king of two voices. This last mission, we brought in Yoko, and that put in one voice, and we know everyone else here is safe, so Yoko is definitely a suspect. We already know that Nagi's a suspect. Okay, so I think we just need to... Can I use deep voice now from this screen? I can. So let's do that, let's do that. Let's end this off with deep voice. But who do... I'm gonna use it on Nagi. And I'm gonna kind of hope that it's Nagi. Because otherwise, it was someone in my original party. And for the vote forecast... If it's someone from my original party, it's not looking great. I guess Sojiro. If it's Sojiro, it's fine. But if it's like Yoko is pretty safe on my list right now. She's 4th in the overall battle ranking. So let's just go ahead and let's use it on Nagi and hope for the best. I also don't know how this works, so... Let's... I just saved, didn't I? Yeah, let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, what is this? Oh, we are having a freaking
is this?
That's So Raven vision? Vision, okay. Alright, I'll take it. What is this?
This is...
Some sort of
Huh?
I don't know. Hey. Arrive at the depths of someone's heart by moving towards their voices. They'll try to flee. See, oh, so I have to actually chase them? This is no fun. Just walk towards you. Okay.
Why did it have to come down to this?
I don't know. Oh, and there she goes.
Hey, wait!
Well, how do I find her?
Cowardly maggot.
Oh, we
I
just...
prefer to be in the middle of a war zone or surrounded by enemies. I came
here.
here to uphold justice. We cannot
Okay.
stop now.
Yeah, still
Anyone
forward.
who interferes is granting peace to the dead. Once we've saved the world, we don't have much of a choice. Not a
This
good
way.
feeling.
Oh,
I won't
gosh.
make any excuses to
You're going
those
all
who
over
are
the place
killed
now.
with our memories.
Oh my
I came
gosh.
here to uphold justice. I see.
Do you? Then stop running! Oh god, how many times do I have to
Gone
do this?
again.
I assume it'll get more difficult too.
I prefer to be in the middle of a war zone. I won't make any excuses to
Where
those
is
who are
this?
killed. We're surrounded by enemies. We cannot stop
Oh
now.
thank god. Where did
Not
they
a
go?
good feeling. Tampered with our memories. Save all the regrets and reflections for cowardly maggot.
Where?
Constantly walking beside death.
There.
Anyone who interferes is the enemy. Granting peace to the dead. Once we've saved the world. I
Alright,
came
I got
here
it,
to
I got
uphold
it.
justice. We don't have much of a choice. I
Up
won't
over
make
there.
any excuses to those who are killed. Constantly walking beside death. Once we've saved the world. I prefer to be in the middle of a war zone. I came
Alright, I
here
see
to
you.
uphold justice. We
Oh,
don't
man.
have much of a choice. Not a good. Nevertheless.
Do I have a time limit on this or something? Or can I just continue
Please,
to
wait.
walk forever?
Granting peace to the dead.
There.
Cowardly maggot.
Where?
Once
Okay.
we've saved the world.
There.
Not a good feeling.
Uh-huh.
We don't have much of a choice.
Okay.
I prefer to be in the middle of a war zone. I won't make any excuses
Okay.
to
We're
those
surrounded
who are
by
killed.
enemies.
We cannot stop now. Tampered with our memories.
Save all the regrets and
Constantly
reflections
walking
for
I
later.
came here to uphold
Anyone who
justice.
interferes
We don't have
is
much
the
of a
enemy.
Just keep
choice.
walking, just keep walking.
It won't do you any good to shoulder everything.
Okay.
Got it. Nagi, come with us.
Seems that she's not the traitor. Well, that's not good for me. I'm not a fan of that. Ah, alright. Well, shoot. Okay. So we can go back here. Where are you? Ah, and then it makes them safe. That's interesting. Alright. Well, that's fine. I guess we have to do the same thing for you, too. The first person who I figured out was a suspicious voice. Let's find out.
I see it.
What do we see?
This is...
Yep.
Huh?
You know what this is. We've done this once. Hello. How are you doing today in this field of white? You only said,
Hey, wait!
This isn't good. She doesn't seem to have any external injuries. I'm not anxious to do it. This whole erasing
It's the same rush I get
an
doing
atrocious
surgery.
hobby. It may all just be an act. It's unlikely. This is way out of my stopping here is not an option we can entertain. Could be said of though that's a hollow sentiment. This could mean serious.
alright, okay.
Interesting.
Alright, now this is the one that messed with me last time.
They're gone again.
Yeah, I know, he walked off.
This isn't good.
Over here.
It may all just be an act. Though that's a hollow sentiment in this current
doesn't seem to
situation.
have
any external injuries. I'm anxious to do it. This is way out of my specialty. Stopping here is not an option we can entertain. Hobby. This whole erase this could mean serious consequences. Something's wrong here that we trust. It could be said doing surgery.
Okay.
Well, this is certainly a surprise.
Thank you.
Please, wait.
Yeah, do please wait. I'm a big fan of waiting.
It's the same rush I get
Doing surgery
So right in front of me.
unadvisably. It could be said of you as well.
Okay, this one just ended up being a lot
She
easier.
doesn't seem to have any external injuries. Hobby. It may all just be an act. Though that's a hollow sentiment. This is way out of my situation. I'm not anxious to do here is not an option we can entertain. This could mean serious consequences. It may all... We aren't destined to cross paths.
Oh my gosh.
What do you mean? Sojiro, you're the... So you're the traitor.
Oh. Well, yeah, that feels traitory to me. We done sniffed him out. Alright. We did it. That's disheartening. Well, shoot. Alright, I guess we can just... Does it say on the thing that, oh boy, he's the traitor? Yes, suspect. So if I do hers, will it also say safe or will it say suspect? I'm just gonna assume that it'll say safe. So I'm gonna move you back to yellow. I'm gonna say Yoko's safe, but we lost our healer then. That sucks. I also need to stop playing this, because it's been like over 2 hours, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Sojiro is the traitor. So, in between now and the next episode, I am going to work on getting his stuff to... Yeah, get everyone to vote for him, I guess, because he's the traitor. At least it's not Marco. That's all I was at. Marco and Mana are safe. They're my homies. And I'm just glad it's not them. So, on this fine day in the year of the Aviator, I hope you guys enjoyed this game, this day of logic in this episode, really. There's also probably going to be a bunch of jump cuts, so stay classy. See you next time for more Lost Dimension. Toodaloo, flight crew.